Okay, you know I like to cook, and I always have a sweet tooth. So today's recipe is quite easy, okay? Sometimes you just need something that's easy and sweet and different. Therefore, today I am making this dessert that I actually have seen on TikTok, and it's simple to make, and it's just the frozen shaved peach. That's what I'm making. I put a peach into the freezer a couple days ago. You want to make sure the peach is completely frozen. And all you have to do is take a cheese grater and just grate it. Now, I like to add a few different things, and I do have fresh mint. Now, mint tastes good with everything. I also have fresh basil, and basil and peach is a fantastic combination. So I may mix the two, thank you for the like, and we'll see how it goes. So this can be done vegetarian, vegan, or it can be done in a non-vegetarian, vegan way. And this is how, because I have both. I will cover it with a little coconut milk or coconut cream, or you can use condensed milk for that creamy sweetness. Very simple. Frozen peach, you can use a frozen mango, and you can add whatever you like. So what I'm going to use is a frozen peach. I'm going to shave the frozen peach. Here, boom, boom. I actually have another step. I freeze the bowl, because as soon as the frozen shreds go into the bowl, they like disintegrate. Therefore, I like to freeze the bowl so it is good to go. It's very, very simple. And again, fresh mint or basil, because basil adds such a crisp, fresh taste, especially to fruits. I have a fresh lime. You know who this is, Meg. Now that my security is in the building, if anyone adds anything into this live that's not uplifting, engaging, positive, enterprising, and just all good, you will be asked to leave, okay? I don't make the rules, but I have people to enforce them. That's it, and that's all. There she goes, Sam. Sam, guess what? I froze the peach. I'm going to grate the peach. That's my sister. What's up, handsome? You better say hi to my sister, Samantha Williams. So, frozen peach, grate the peach. I also have fresh mint, and I have fresh basil. I may add a bit of two because it gives that herby, grassy, fresh flavor. I have fresh lime that I will add because it gives that acidic tartness. And then for the vegan, vegetarian, there we go. Thank you, handsome. Mag, say hi to your sister. For the vegan vegetarians, you can use coconut milk or coconut cream. If you would like not to go that route, sweetened condensed milk. I know. Whoever thought? I thought. So let's get started. So, the other tip, as I say, freeze the bowl. If the bowl is not frozen, then as soon as you start doing this, it will just melt. And it's a lot better when it's actually frozen. And add to it, this is how I keep my arms so diesel. This is why you always see me with my arms on swole like this, because of this, all right? That's my secret. And who would have thought that this would be that easy? You just shred it like that, and I will do the whole thing. I'll try to, because it melts pretty quickly. Why, thank you. But it's more about the beauty that's in the kitchen, handsome. It's not about the beautiful kitchen, it's the beauty that's in the kitchen. Don't you know this, handsome? The kitchen ain't beautiful without someone beautiful in it. Okay. Thank you, Day Rio. All right, now let me get a spoon. And because this can be made so many ways. Thank you, Alexandria. You know, the kitchen can be as pretty as it wants to be. But if you don't have anything pretty in the kitchen, then the kitchen ain't pretty. And yes, I've been dancing my way through life. What's up, Fly Girl for Life? What up, what up, what up? So here's the thing. Whenever I'm making something, I always... Chef's kiss. To all 231 people in the live, I'm making a nice sweet dessert with, thank you. I like to say I'm not disciplined enough to be a ballet dancer. I've been dancing my way through these streets and skies for my entire life, you know. I've been dancing with life, and I can do a pretty good two-step with life. How do I stay so fit? I get it from my mama. That's how. I don't really have to think about it. As I said, the arms stay chiseled because I'm always working on... Okay, let me pause. Let me update everyone in the live. Now, I don't great genes, but I also am conscious about all of my choices. I do not claim any of these labels. I do not say I'm vegan. I don't say I'm vegetarian. I eat mostly plant-based. However, I travel the world. So if I'm in the south of Italy and someone has a margherita pizza with fresh buffalo mozzarella, I'm going to eat it. Therefore, I don't take any of those labels, because also for me, vegan is a lifestyle. It's not just what you eat. It's your hair products, it's your toothpaste, it's your detergent, it's everything would have to be void of any animal byproducts. However, I dedicate at least an hour a day to movement, whether it's dancing, swimming, my sexy walks, rollerblading, biking, having a battle at the gym with the dance teacher. My sister would know. If you take me to the gym and we are doing a class, I go to the front and I'm going to make sure the instructor is on his or her toes. I'm the one that looks you in the eye and I'm seeking to outwork you. So there we go. And I drink a lot of water. I make a lot of good food, and I live a good life. I have a good family. Yeah. What do you throw out a place? It is a peach. So I froze a peach and 44 figs. I will tell a story. Why not? Miki loves books, which I love books too. I see you, girl. Yes, it's a frozen peach, and I'm just using it on the grater. And then I'm going to add some fresh mint, because everything tastes better with mint. I'm gonna finish with a little fresh lime, and then for the other creamy aspect, either coconut milk or coconut cream, or sweetened condensed milk, and you just drizzle it on the top. Sometimes I put a little sprinkle of cinnamon, and that's it. It's a very simple, sweet treat. don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing, but I can. Yeah, so here's a funny story, because my sister, all 226 people in the chat, my sister, you can use honey. I've also used maple syrup. You can use any sweetener, and here's the thing, with cooking, it's alchemy. There's no wrong way to do it. If it tastes bad, you just do it better the next time. However, use whatever you would like. So yes, I've been on planes. I've been off the plane for about 3 years because I retired in 2020 to become a professional speaker. And now I am, and I'm giving my first TED Talk in October. Thank you, Alfonso. Yeehaw. So one time when my sister was coming to visit me while I was based and living in London, and this is what I do. I talk and I cook. This is easy. So let me tell you a story while you're here. My sister was flying to see me, and as a flight attendant, our family can fly for free. So my sister had met me at my layover. I started flying at 22. So my sister met me in DC on my layover because I would always lay over in DC, and I was based in DC before I was based in London. So I had a life in DC. So my sister came to see me, and we were all throughout Georgetown and Adams Morgan, and we had a great time. Then she was, Alfonso, I see you ain't slick. No, 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 and no. It ain't that easy just to, I won't just cook for a gentleman. Matter of fact, you gotta be more impressive than that. As I've said, and Mag knows this, you have to give me a grand gesture. And asking, can you come to dinner and listen to the story, ain't a grand gesture. It ain't. In fact, if you said that in real life, I would probably go and keep walking. But, you know, that's just the truth of it. No. So my sister was on the flight that I was working back to DC, and because of the sisterly love, my sister was in economy. However, I went up to first class. Exactly. We got to make a grand gesture. And I'm authentic. So I would not say something just to appease anyone, man, woman, or anything else. So I went up to first class to get my sister her meal, although she was sitting in economy where I was working. And as I sat down her meal, on her tray, her neighbor, the passenger sitting next to her in economy, looks over and says, hey, can I have that too? No, sir, you can't. This is my sister. Focus on your food, and if you need anything else, feel free to ask. And then I just pushed the trolley on. But that's just what you do for family. That's it. So the person wasn't really upset, and my manner of delivery was good enough. I think I brought the person, thank you, I brought the person like a cookie. So when my sister came to stay with me while I was living in London, thank you, Anne. I know I'm growing it out. I have my curls back. We'll see how long this lasts, because I get to a point where I'm like, I'm done, and I buzz it off. But maybe it's time for me to have my hair back. I don't know. It's so much easier. I love it. And here's another story. You can't fake the pretty. Exactly. And I'm not letting you down. I'm putting you up on game for hope. You see how I did that? It's fantastic, Anne. It's the best thing. So when you shave your head, you can't fake it. You can't fake it. And because me and all my sisters naturally have really thick, abundant hair, it's fantastic. But Now you can get the wigs that look just like the nice thick hair. So I had to switch it up and say, you can't fake a beautiful bald head or the beautiful face with the bald head, because it takes something. It takes a confidence, and it actually, I think, brought out another side of me to shave my head. And it's the easiest way. It's the easiest way, because I can just get in the shower and then like leave. However, I also like, thank you, Alfonso, and you know it's all love. It's all love. I'm always, thank you, user 578. I like to be outside. These come from really being outside. And furthermore, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I told the person in the hair shop, she said, well, Hope, what about if it goes wrong? I said, it's not, because it's me. You see, for me, it's the frame of mind. I already like it. I already like myself. I already like my face. So regardless of how I look without the hair, it works. There's no way for it not to work. Yeah, oh, okay. It's giving Caesar again. But you could rock that. I'm all for rocking the Caesar Augustus. Maybe you could pull that off. However, that is hilarious. It takes something, and especially for me with speaking. When I chose to go into speaking, I would visualize myself on the stage speaking, and I saw myself with this hair. Thank you. I saw myself because I love to visualize. Thank you for the rose, Alfonso. And when I saw myself speaking on stage and walking around and saying yes and all of these things, I saw myself with this hair. It was like I was envisioning my next self. So it was just going to work. And being in Hawaii and loving to be outside. Thank you. Alfred, nice to see you 2 times in a day. You know I love that. Yeah, exactly. If no one's willing to cut your hair, I get it. Don't struggle. You're not struggling with it, Leo. You are learning. There's no struggle. The moment you say you're struggling with it, everything in your brain is searching for the reasons to tell you you're struggling with it. You found me, so you ain't struggling with it. All you have to do is know it. If you don't know that you are the best for you, then do what it takes to get there. If it's buying a new lip gloss, if it's letting go with people in your life, if it's eating better, if it's taking a walk, if it's just saying I love you to yourself in the morning in the mirror, that's what it will take. How do I like the highway? I don't, because I don't. So because I'm outside all the time, this is the best type of hair. And when I moved to Hawaii 4 years ago, in fact, I'm going to eat a little of this right now because everything is melting. Just a minute. I will talk and cook. Okay, so this is the Grated Peach Hawaii. I got it. Yeah, all you have to start doing is telling yourself, I'm the best for me. Whatever that may mean. I don't know what spiritual practice it is, if it's prayer, if it's meditation, if it's journaling, if it's quiet time, if it's dancing, do more of it. Because the moment you get back into you, the moment that you start liking you, the moment you start loving you, respecting you, standing up for you, being proud of you, life just changes. Life just changes. Yes, I am forever young, and you're going to see me on the TED stage October 7th. I'm giving my first TED speech, and I'm excited about it. Exactly. You never stop. Thank you, Jerome. You never stop discovering who you are. And even discovering, hey, I don't even know who I am in this moment anymore, because we change throughout life. We change throughout disconnection without others. Thank you, Forever Young. I appreciate that. We change in every moment, and to relearn ourselves, to tell ourselves that we're proud of ourselves. And that was something that really changed my life, because I realized there's times where we're constantly walking around saying how not proud we are of ourselves. We're saying how upset we are with ourselves. We're not forgiving ourselves. We're not allowing ourselves to just be comfortable in our skin. And that shows. And that's okay. And that's okay, because then you can learn to say, you know what? When did I start feeling like this? What do I want to feel like? I want to work on that. It's that simple mindset change. And you see, this is why it's Hope is Speaking, because I'm always talking, and now it's melting. But let me just finish this, because I will get to talking and forget all about everything. So I am just going to, on this frozen peach, put a little lime juice. I'm going to tear a little fresh mint, because I love something sweet. Thank you. You will watch me? Okay, well, listen, if you watch me, you're watching something good. Which one am I gonna use? I'm gonna use a little condensed sweetened milk. Okay, so a little condensed sweetened milk. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I am. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. And I will put a little cinnamon on top, and then that's done. Thank you, Jerome. So how do we get back to that point of, oh, I put way too much, but that's okay. Cinnamon in certain cultures has the sign of prosperity and wealth. So this will give me prosperity and wealth. So let's see how this treat is. Next time I'll do it with basil, because I like the flavor of basil. So, rediscovering yourself, or discovering, so this is just, thank you. You know, maybe something like that is coming, Forever Young. I only speak on things once they are complete and out. For me, I just put my head down and work, and then things come. So follow me and see. Also, all of my lives are uploaded onto my YouTube page, which is Hope is Speaking. You can go to the daily TikTok lives and listen to me, because most of my lives are 1 to 2 hours. Some of them are like 4 hours. And I just uploaded a hike I did because I love to be outside. And that's what I was going to speak about, because when I moved to Hawaii, I love being outside. I love riding my bike. I love hiking. I love swimming in the ocean. I love foraging for food. I love being outside. So the next thing is, and Jacqueline, this is just a frozen shaved peach with fresh lime juice, a little condensed milk, and fresh mint. Yeah, that's it. What I learned was, it doesn't matter how much I rinsed out my hair, there would always be sand in my hair from swimming in the ocean. So shaving my head was something that allowed an ease of my life. And cinnamon, thank you, Johnny Curry. It allowed an ease, because I have a lot of hair. Every hair follicle, there's probably 20 hairs that grow out of each hair follicle. And so I kept trimming my hair shorter until I got to a moment where I said, to heck with this. And I just buzzed it all off. And I haven't really looked back since. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it suits me, especially for where I am in life. And I spoke about this on my live 2 days ago, because I'll go live in the morning, and usually my second live is something like this. It's cooking. I would have done like something outside with me swimming. Thank you, Tia. I appreciate it. And I also do it to show any woman that can relate to me, that looks like me, to try it. To try it. It's just hair. It will come back. And even if it doesn't, there's people that sell a bunch of wigs. You could get a wig, or you could just acclimate to the change. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Jerome. Why the but though? Because but is usually negative, except if you're looking at a nice one. So, yeah. And I know that may be difficult, because women and our hair, especially Black women and hair, we intertwine us, who we are, with our hair. And that was a part of my statement. Nothing outside of me gets to dictate me. No one gets to say you are beautiful because your hair is long, or because your hair is this, or no, I get to define what's beautiful, not you, not anything outside of me. So it was really like a check mark of defining what's beautiful for me. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny Curry. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alfred Wood, you were in the live earlier today, so you already know. I'm always going to be dropping pearls of wisdom. It's up to you to string them together, okay? Okay? So, yes. Yeah, and also hair is a part of our nervous system. Okay, I'm unaware of that. Please clarify and add a little bit more to that statement so I can have a direct correlation to what you mean when you say hair is a part of our nervous system. Are you meaning how hair is connected to if we are scared and the hair on our body will stand up? Or do you mean there's a direct correlation to, I don't know, this is why I'm asking. Yeah, so when I shaved off my hair, and throughout my life, people would say, your hair is so beautiful, don't do anything to it. And I wouldn't listen, because I don't. I've always said, you can ask my parents, I do what I want. So it doesn't matter what people would say. I don't care. If I'm going to cut off my hair, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Whether you say you like it or not, you don't have my hair. I do. You do know that the hair will never die. Well, once it comes out of your hair follicle, it's already dead. Hair's not alive. So, Jerome, what you talking about? Let me continue with what I was saying. I cut my hair, and it did take me a little time. I loved it. And oh, yes. That summer, yes, you are up. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it is. And in every culture, and especially spiritually, hair has a lot of connection to that. Thank you, Summer. I know when I shaved my hair off, it was purposely to create a new me. It was purposely to release something that was no longer me, and I felt lighter, I felt free, I felt different, I felt that release. And my mother is a part, as well as me, a part of the Choctaw Nation, Choctaw Native American. So hair does have a connection with other parts of our being and our spirituality. And so I wouldn't just throw away my hair. I would do a ceremony and like burn it and let it go up into the to wherever it goes. Well, don't consider, just do. That's the thing. When we're taking too much time thinking about what we want to do it. Just do it. Sure, Mr. Ross, and I'm my own glory. I'm my own glory. You do not get to dictate that, and I understand that that's your perspective, and that's cool too. I see it, I respect it, and for me, I am my glory. Mag, who is one of my moderators, he's a hopeful, he's in all of my lives, a huge supporter, knows that I don't care. So when anyone has their truth, it's your truth. It is not the truth, it is a truth. However, sure, but I don't care about that. This confidence comes from something bigger than me. It comes from, I like to call and furthermore, I am not actively doing anything for the opposite sex. That is something that does not fuel me in any way. And they love me. They love me. What's up, T? Where you been at? Where you been at, T? I haven't seen you. Now, you know, I'm still in these streets. I'm all around. I'm home. Yeah, ish. A lot of, let me not say other women outside of myself. I will say for me. To purposely do something for me, not for the gaze of a, hi, Serenity, there's my niece, what's up, Serenity? There's my niece, Serenity, in Maui. It's always my residence. Just know that Hope is doing great, okay? As my niece says, she has 6 homes. She says, your home, Granny Pat's home, my other auntie's home, they all my home. I love you, Serenity. I really do. And I hope you can just see my smile when I talk. I just don't care what a man thinks about what I look like, to be completely honest. And I mean that in every way. I do what I do for me. I take care of me for me. I take care of my skin, my body, my spirit, my soul for me. So anytime the opposite sex makes their truth known to me, I have to be honest and say that is lovely for you, but for me, it doesn't benefit me in any way, and it's not absorbed by me because it isn't. So with the shaving of my head, it did take a moment for me to get into that new way of being. It did take some time to say, I'm okay being without this hair, because you can really almost hide behind your hair. And my hair has always almost been, as a gentleman said, my crowning glory. But so what? And taking that challenge to redefine myself and to step out in a space where I am being truly vulnerable. Thank you. Do it. Do it. You will feel like, yeah, like, yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. I just felt light and great. And makeup looks different, and because I'm outside all the time, I don't, unless I'm on camera or I'm doing something professionally, I don't care to wear a lot of makeup. Being in Hawaii and warm places, it's gonna slide off anyway, and I'm not trying to walk around with black under my eyes from mascara. I ain't doing that. So how to handle it? Yes. Next time, I usually have a notepad where I write these down. Just feeling that confidence, and most people, especially women that look like me, would come up to me and say, yeah, but your hair is beautiful. And it allowed me to step into that space because I did it purposely. And I've had my hair every type of way, with the exception of like wigs or anything of this nature. I never really got into that, but I've had my hair every color, every length. Yeah, take care of you completely, and a spouse mate can be a reflection of self-love. Absolutely. Yes, and I love the gentlemen in my life that have been in my life. I have a fantastic example of what a man means to me, because I love my father, and he has set an exceptional example of love and respect and protection that a man can demonstrate. And so this is not to purposely be malicious towards anyone of the opposite gender. It's just that I don't care what you think. It's all of it. I like you and I don't care. That's it. So the journey with our hair, and also knowing like, I don't want to pull my hair all the time. I don't want to feel that it always has to be done or did, or I have done that and I do love it. I explained in my live earlier today, I'm not a heartbreaker. I am my favorite. Blessed Tone, let's get this out the way. I always say, I am my favorite. The gentlemen that have been in my life have been lovely, and I love them in different ways still, and they have taught me something. I hope I have taught them something, but it was never about intentionally breaking their heart. In most cases, it was always because this is my experience. I am not going to choose. We can switch into the talk of a relationship. I'm not going to choose to stay in a relationship just because I don't want someone to feel sad. That is not beneficial for either of us. And if I choose to be a progressive person, then I have to use my voice, and I have to know what's for me and what's not for me, and when I need to grow. So it's not about breaking a heart. And men, you gotta get used to this. Every man in my life knows. No, I've said no to the proposals because I knew I didn't want to marry them. I just said no. I am very honest, especially in that realm. My father would say forever is a long time, so you could take your time, and take your time, because forever is a really long time. And my parents have been married, I think, 45 years this year, or 40. Yeah, I think it's 45. Thank you, 34. So I've said no to 2 proposals, and I'll know when it's a yes. And until then, I'm all right. Trust me. I'm okay. Trust me. I'm okay. I am not here to, as I said, speak maliciously about anyone, especially any man, because men are great, but so am I. And when I say I am my favorite, I truly mean that. When I decided to take this new step into speaking professionally, that meant so much to me. Because when a voice is amplified, when words are amplified, and when I look at my nieces and nephews and friends who have young children, sometimes it's cool to see the hot girl say something that can inspire you. And on a vulnerable side, I am still maturing into that woman for that forever person. And for me, it's all about timing. It's not about checking the boxes. It's about timing. It's always about timing. And I know that. And I'm confident with that. And as I've shared with Mag in the live, I've lived a very full life, being a flight attendant, the things that I've done. I have a great family. I have clarity of where I see myself. I'm making developments in my life. So I'm always open to that. However, I'm not actively seeking it. When it's right, it will be brought to me and I will know, and it will be easy. Outside of that, I'm gone. Okay? Your girl is out here making food and making moves, and men are absolutely fantastic, but you ain't that great. I'm great. I'm my favorite. I am my favorite. I am learning to even adapt and love myself in new spaces. And to truly know, what do I want out of a relationship? What is a relationship? I thought it was what my parents have, which is great. However, I'm not my parents. Exactly. Yeah. I believe I will have all for me at the perfect time. Love is had by me first. Loving what I do, loving how I show up in the world, loving the pride I have in my being, loving my words, loving my legacy, loving how I inspire others, loving how I'm able to describe what I'm feeling to someone. Because if I don't have the communication to talk to my partner, this man is going to be in the dark. So to me, it's all it's all a part of the lesson. And let me add, I do have fantastic suitors, okay? You see the smile on my face? They're great. They're great, okay? If they are not, they won't come up to me. Anyone, I purposely make myself be a deterrent for nonsense. So if it's nonsense, you're probably going to be afraid to come up to me. I walk with vigor. I walk with pride. I stand tall. I mean what I say. I am soft and beautiful. However, don't come up to me with no gibberish. And they don't. So there's my talk of that. All from you, Blessed Tone. And thank you, Anne. Because I will say there's a vulnerable side of me that doesn't want to be that person that is brought down by the suitor that just crushed their life and dreams. That won't happen. But I'm still in process. So that's all I will say with that. Hi, Peso. Hi, Peso. But you know what, Blessed Tone, exit left. You come in here, you see, can I cook? Why? Can you? Why are you asking me, can I cook? Can you? Why does that matter? If I'm defined by my... Okay, well, good. Then go cook. Why are you asking me what can I cook? I can more than cook. I chef it up, baby. Come on now. Look at the page. Go to the YouTube. I'm more than cook. I can teach you something. But the fact that you asked me that may mean that you are trying in a space of rating my femininity or myself as a woman with what I do, which is dumb. And in fact, I'd rather have a private chef. So if you can find me a great private chef, then that's better than that. Thank you, Soleil. But as I said, that nonsense, can you cook? Can you? And you said you can. That's fantastic for you. Can you make bread? I make bread. Can you make butter? I make butter. Can you make someone laugh and smile like me? Probably not. So we gotta leave it right there, okay? And also, even if I didn't know how to cook, so what? Yeah, I definitely was saying that, T2 Sins. I don't care. You're not getting it. You didn't intrude. You didn't intrude, Soleil. You did not. You did not. You did not. And this is all love. I do cook. I just think that there's so much more to a person. Yeah, so what? Just because you can cook doesn't mean you cook well. You cook well for you. Do you have a list of Michelin-starred restaurants that we can go to? I'll wait. Are you able to pair your wines or liqueurs with your meal pairing? I'll wait. It doesn't affect me, and in fact, that's the wrong use of the word affect. It would, well, I don't know. In fact, I could be wrong, because affect and effect, A and E. You did not. I'm pulling more out of this because I'm a personality. When I truly say I don't care, I don't. Ultimately, this is just words on a screen. So for it to affect me would say more about me and less about you. And I would consider it as such. Thank you, Agave Juice. That does not affect me, baby. If you were on my live this morning, you would hear about some things that have affected me. Like when I was kicked out of a country and banned for a year. That affects me. Being run over by a motorcycle in Argentina. That affected me. A man asking me, do I know how to cook? Does not. So there we go. How about that? Thank you for the roses. And this is all love. You got to be able to roll with the punches, or what are we doing? So back to, we got over the love thing, the relationship thing, the hair thing, and just feeling that... Thank you, Anne. You know, I'm scoring for all of us. Sometimes you just got to be that one. And I am her. Okay? I am that one. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's growing out because it was an ash blonde, and I'm considering going blonde again, but I like the tips being light and the darker showing. However, I am going to end this live because it is a full moon, and you know, I want to truly think about this next upcoming month and write it all out under the moonlight. And as I shared in the live earlier, it is a blue moon. Blue moon means there are 2 full moons within 1 month cycle, which is why they say once in a blue moon. It's a powerful day for me, and I'm going to use that. If you love this, follow me, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm on here every day. I will be doing a 30-day challenge starting on September 7th, and that will be leading up to the TED Talk on October 7th. So we will have new talks, some some of my speech I will be practicing to all of the followers and anyone who's in the live. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So you did get to see the grated peach with fresh lime juice, a little mint, cinnamon, and condensed milk. I will not, Blessed Tone, and it's all love. I will never change. And thank you for saying you're excited as well. We're here to strive to be our authentic selves, even if it's telling some random person on the internet that I don't care if you ask me if I can cook or not. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at all, Soleil. I'm here every day. You can go to the YouTube page and go to my daily TikTok lives. All of my lives are uploaded, and it's just because it's the full moon. So T Wheeler, now you coming in right when I'm about to go. What's up with that? I want to do some journaling and swim and get another nice walk in. So until then, I always close my lives with this. Be the reflection of love, because we all come from an infinite source of love. Show up. I'm still working on that part, that consistency of showing up. However, I do show up. And when you show up, thank you, T Wheeler, make it look good. Don't just show up in your pajamas. That's not what we doing over here. We making it look good, okay? You saw Blessed Tone and all of these people giving the compliments. You better make it look good when you show up. And finally, dream what's next. Because that vision, that dream will become the reality. However, you have to give yourself the space to see it. And why not start tonight on the blue moon? Until then, I am Hope. Hope is speaking. Go eat something nice and sweet. And Mag, thank you. I didn't see you putting a whole bunch of LOL emojis. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Anne. Are you raising your hand or are you agreeing? I don't know. And thank you and good night, Agave Juice. This is what we do. This is what we do. Until then, I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye, Ann. Thank you. Thank you. I will be on tomorrow morning in the mornings. Bye, Vegas. Where are you in Vegas? Because my granny had built a home in Summerlin. So I used to spend time in Vegas when I was a child. Now I don't go to Vegas because it's not for me. However, my morning message is the uplifting motivational message, and you never know what you'll learn about me because there's a lot to learn. So I will see you in the morning. Ciao.